Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be showcasing my deck, which is not very competitive in ranked matches, but still a lot of fun to play. I have played way too much Snake OTK, but after Chaos Ruler was banned, I didn't play for a long time until lightsworn support arrived. I'll keep the intro as short as possible and cover the key points. Then, an example against the bot and a few ranked match moments. Besides the Skull Servant, I have 3 more support archetypes in my deck. Reptile Pile plus Lightsworn plus Fiendsmith. All of them actually help the milling a lot. I like Reptiles the most because they help me easily XYZ summon Zombie Vampire and also help me fix my hand. Plus, they can make the attack of the enemy monster 0. Of course, I can never deny how much I love the artwork on these cards, and that's why I tend to play them a lot more. Even though they're amazing support, the moment we use the second ability of any Reptile Link monsters, we lock ourselves and cannot use the rest of our deck. Be careful with this. There's much less to say about the Lightsworn part. First, summon Synchro Minerva, and be careful not to waste Weiss's effect. This requires constantly paying attention to the cards in the graveyard. Of course, it's not the end of the world. This deck can tank a lot of mistakes once it starts, but still, pay attention for the best results. Skull Servants are actually very easy. While the deck has different tricks up its sleeve, in today's meta, if you can't defeat your opponent in that turn, you often won't even make it to the next turn. Remembering which cards can special summon the king is often enough. That's why I've highlighted its most important effects. Since the graveyard is its main mechanic, mixing it with Horus, Tear Lament, and Gem Knight archetypes could probably give it more power. I haven't had a chance to try it out because I don't have most of the cards. Also, I only use this deck to play against lower-ranked opponents when I haven't entered a Master Duel for a long time. Now let's check an example match against the bot. Since our main goal is to send as many cards as possible into the graveyard and hope for a win, I'll do my best to achieve this goal with all the resources I have. I'd say Grass and Snake Rain are the best card we can open. I got the Prince and the Lord with White Baking. Then I discarded the Prince so that there would be plenty of names for the Lord in the grave. Since I had Nunu in my hand, I sent Nyami to the grave instead. We can also special summon Nyami from the grave after an opponent's monster's attack is 0. Now we will make the Ogdoadic cards combo that I showed you at the beginning. Nunu to Kirsu, Kirsu to Noya. Pick which spell work, usually Daybreak. Then Special Alert Tribute Token or Noya. Kirsu plus Alert equals Zombie Vampire. Since I want to synchro summon Minerva with 2 Lightsworn, I will use the Fiendsmith engine instead and mill 5 more cards to the grave. Jackpot! For milling more cards to graveyard with Lightsworn engine, I should clear the board. Because I can special summon a lot, I always play Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. She is also a light fiend, which is perfect for endless recycling thanks to Fiendsmith engine. Since there are enough level 4 cards on the field, I will use Felis's effect. Now I can use the Lord's effect. I usually use it last, so that I have a higher chance of getting more cards to mill. Now that we've tortured the bot enough, we can move on to a few ranked match highlights and finish the video. This hand, unfortunately, my opponent forced me to go first, so I'll do my best to confuse and scare my opponent. And he probably said yes by mistake, but I wanted you to see how I won this funny match.